Revealing the death of Ifeanyi Adeleke. This is Breaking News Network. Once again, we've come with the news. Please do subscribe to this channel. Please and please. And share the news. Don't forget to press the notification bell to always get you alerted anytime the news drops. And please, whatever I say on this news, it is not my making. I didn't make the news. I am only bringing it to your own doorstep, putting it in your hand. I'm only conveying the news to you. Thank you and God bless you. Let's look at the death of this innocent boy critically, carefully, as adults. Okay, the two suspects detained in connection with the death of 3-year-old Ifeanyi Adeleke, son of music artist Davido, and his fiancée Chioma Roland, may remain in police custody until they are cleared by an autopsy report. A credible source who disclosed this to Punch Metro said the nanny and the cook were directly in charge of Ifeanyi's welfare, adding that they might also be liable for negligence. The source said the cook and the nanny were the ones directly with the child, so they are guilty of negligence until the autopsy is conducted. During investigation, we have suspects, and depending on the case, the suspects may or may not be released. So far, the family has not objected to the autopsy, but how fast it will be done depends on the hospital. But the next move is to review the CCTV at the house. Punch Metro had reported that after Ifeanyi's corpse was recovered from the swimming pool at his father's residence in the Banana Island area of Lagos State, it was deposited in a mortuary for an autopsy. The police subsequently invited 8 domestic workers, and after interrogation, 6 of them were released. However, 2 others, the nanny and the cook, were detained. Contacted for a follow-up reaction, the state police public relations officer SP Benjamin Hundeyin, who confirmed the detention of the suspects, declined to give further details to avoid preempting investigation into the case. He said, if we need to detain them for longer than necessary, we will obtain a court order so as to ensure that we are not doing over-detention or illegal detention. I can't give you much details about an ongoing investigation, but these 2 people detained are assisting us in our investigation. Those that were released have little or no bearing to the case, but 2 people detained are assisting us. 8 people were brought in for questioning. 6 people were allowed to go. The remaining 2 were the ones that have been placed under arrest, and that makes them suspects. Thank God I am here with my followers, and we will do justice to this matter at the comment section. This issue of death around Davido is becoming alarming. Friends dying in his house, dying in his car, is becoming alarming. We should check this. Now, your own child, I'm not suspecting anything. I'm not saying anything. I'm not accusing anybody. But what I have to say is this. Number one, who put that boy, a 3-year-old child, who put him inside the swimming pool? Every adult will always know that a child of 3 years will need an assistance to remove his clothes, put himself on the tube, and enter into the swimming pool? Number two, who filled the swimming pool to the brim? Because from the news we had, that pool was his own pool, a 3-year-old child's pool. Who filled it to the extent that it can drown that child? Number three, where did the cook and the nanny went when the boy was drowning? Were they not there when he was entering the pool? Okay, let's assume they were not there. But a drowning child will be shouting and making noise. The sound of the water makes noise when someone is drowning, as you are slapping your feet and your hands. So where were they that they were not hearing the sound of the boy? Number four, from the news making round, we heard that the Adelekes went for family thing program in the village. Okay, whether Ibadan or Shun State, what I'm saying is that is Ifeanyi not part of the family? Why didn't they go with Ifeanyi? Why did they leave a 3-year-old child at home when they were going for family thing, which Ifeanyi is part of the family? Number five, why haven't this couple come out to say a thing? Why have they been so quiet and silent over this matter? At least they are stars and figures. Journalists are always there to do their work. Why have not made any speech or said anything? Number six, is it not suspicious that just after 2 weeks of reconciliation with the mother of Ifeanyi, that the child dies, drowned in swimming pool? Is it not suspicious? Number six, when will the frequent death of people around Davido end? When will it stop? When will it end? That is a very genuine question. Without suspecting anything, I'm just thinking as an adult. When will this thing end? In 3 years, you bury 3 people. What nonsense is that? No, 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 no. When will this nonsense end? I think we should look into the Nigerians should comment. Let's look into this rubbish. It's a nonsense and it must stop. It must stop. Nigerians use the comment section. I am not talking as somebody who is against Davido or Chioma. I'm talking as somebody who is pained with the frequent death of people around Davido, which is highly suspicious and nobody is talking anything about it. Some die in their room, in his house, some die in his car, and now his own son is dying in swimming pool. His own swimming pool that should be shallow and low. How come the same thing drowned this boy? That is what is paining me. Because if you don't check this, nobody knows who's next to die. Nobody knows who is next to die. Eh? I wonder why those nannies are not dying. Those cooks are not dying. It is a potential stars, people who have future, people who have destinies to fulfill, people who we are viewing as tomorrow's stars. These are people dying around this man. This is nonsense. This is unacceptable and unbearable. Let's think. Let's think. Forget about whether you are his fan, whether you love him. Let love not fold, not cover your eyes to truth. There is something fishing. There is truth about this. Whether na your uncles they keep people around them, whether na your aunties they keep people around them, whether na whether they put hand they keep people around them, whether na enemies where one stand in name they keep people around them. Let us talk about it. Maybe I can learn from your own comments. Maybe you too can learn from what I'm saying now. But all that I'm saying that we need to know, that we know as adults, something is wrong. Something is definitely fishing. That is what I'm saying. after 2 weeks of reconciliation with the mother of Ifeanyi. And then Ifeanyi dies in a swimming pool that's supposed to be his own. A swimming pool of a child of 3 years should not drown that child who fills that pool to the brim. And also, I want to tell the masses that the footage, the video going around is not Ifeanyi Adeleke's video. I checked that video very well. I saw that video dated 2019. So discard that video. That's why I didn't post that video here. It is not Ifeanyi Adeleke. And they don't in any way resemble.